Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you missed the live interview with myself and Chris James, I'm getting ready to let you guys watch it. It's about an hour or so long, so enjoy. I answered a lot of questions. There was a lot of information that was given out. Um, yeah, I wanted to go ahead and upload the recap or upload the replay on my channel as well, so that my babies get to see it as well, if you, just in case you missed anything. Um I will be uploading the winners tomorrow. There'll be two winners. We had a winner, but he actually told me that he wants me to bless someone else. He wants me to gift someone else because he's in China, and he just wanted to re-gift that gift. I will be picking two people, so I have to pick another person now. You still have time to like a video, subscribe to my channel, and share one of my videos. And then when you're done, just hit comment. Hit comment. When you're finished, comment done, and then I'll go ahead and I'm just randomly gonna pick somebody. Um, so to keep it as fair as possible, want to give everybody a chance to get their entry, their free entry in. So, all right, you guys, enjoy the video. Love you. Zip zip.
We're missing a piece of the puzzle. You start getting healthy and you just become a better person. We need to start focusing more on the individual. All right, so Siobhan, welcome. It's unfortunate everyone can't see you right now, but your locks are luscious. You
Thank
got like
you.
a two-strand twist going on?
No, I combined them. So
Oh,
the last time you saw me, I didn't have this. I had double.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So this is two. The two that were hanging in the front. I just made it one.
Yeah, I
So,
could tell. Okay.
yeah.
So a lot's been going on since the last time that we had you on the show. A lot of things have changed. Um, it's been so long. I don't really remember the last time we talked, but I guess let's refresh the audience on your journey, briefly. Let's just kind of go over like what it is that you experienced and just the beginning of your journey, your weight and the issues that you had. You know what I mean? Let's just kind of go over some of your history because a lot of people will be new and have never seen this before or seen your journey.
So in 2016, I was 297 pounds, and I was super unhealthy, physically, emotionally, spiritually, just broken down. Um, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome in 2015. My doctor at the time told me, like, yeah, the chances of you, uh, just conceiving naturally without having to go through all of the extra medical what have yous, and would be like slim to none. So um, I had all of the classic traits of having polycystic ovarian syndrome. Um, and so that's pretty much where I was. And then you, Jonathan, introduced to me this lifestyle of what it could be for me, and I was reluctant at first, but eventually I did a fast. My first fast was 8 days. I lost 21 pounds, and I was convinced. You didn't have to tell me twice. After that point, I was ready. So, um, yeah, I took my time with it. I didn't do like long, extended 30, 40, 50, 60-day fasts. I did it 8 days, and then it was like 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 2 days off for
about a month, and then I would stop, and then I would start again like 2 weeks later, 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 2 days off. And it was just repetitive. So that's what I was, that's pretty much how I got to where I'm at right now.
So with you going through that process, so how much did you lose during the, you know, that period of time? What was the period of time?
Well, totally, like from my weight loss, I lost 140 pounds altogether from the starting this journey to now, and just maintaining 140 pounds.
Okay.
So I would say it took me about it probably took me about eight months to lose my first 100 and consistently be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the extra just kind of just about a year. So I'd say about a year and a half to get where I am, and just not just be reset. I just reset my body basically. Like, this is me. I'm supposed to be 160 pounds.
Right. So we're talking about Queen Bonnie's journey from, you know, losing 140 pounds, and we've got a lot of new information to get into, which we're going to get into now. And then after that, we're going to take questions from the chat room. So feel free to get all your questions. I know people were asking questions before we even started. So we're going to get into those questions in a minute. So first of all, I want to ask you, through this whole journey, I mean, has it been a pretty easy, straight shot, or have you had ups and downs? Have you done any reverting? Like, what's that been like for you?
Okay, great question. So for me, I didn't have any massive weight and like fluctuations. Like, I didn't. Maybe it's because of the way that my lifestyle is, and the way that I like to use the word lifestyle, because if it's a diet, then it's, once it's over, it's over. Once you decide to stop doing it, it's over. But so like with the lifestyle that I have, my weight didn't really fluctuate drastically. Like I haven't gotten to a point where I gained back, like, I gained back 40, 50 pounds. So I had to restart. Like, that hasn't happened for me. And I've been doing this since the end of 2016, and it's 2020 now. So that's just my journey. I know that other people have, but, you know, I feel like maybe they should try to think about it as a lifestyle, and like not just trying to, like, a get rich quick scheme, and you're just trying to hurry up and lose this weight and then just think that you're set for life. Like, no, it's not like that. Was it extremely difficult at first? Absolutely, because I'm training myself to do something different. I was living a certain way for 26 years, and now I have to train myself to live differently. So yeah. But as far as my weight itself, like, no, I would fluctuate up maybe 5 or 10 pounds. And as a woman, like, that's normal for us, because our bodies are going through changes just throughout the month, retaining more water, things of that nature. So that's just something that we do. And I tell people all the time, like, hey, that's why I tell them, like, don't watch your scale, because it's gonna lie to you, because especially if you're a woman, so yeah. But I did have difficult times, but it was never a point to where it was just like, I'm ready to throw the towel and I can't do this. I'm over it. I'm just gonna go back to how it was. And like, no, I'm only hurting myself at that point. It just never crossed my mind. Like, I've been so focused on just, how can I make this lifestyle easier for me? I need to find foods that I desire, and make it to where I want to eat it. Good thing about that is I can cook, so I can make it edible for myself. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that your approach and your mindset has helped you tremendously, because a lot of people deal with that yo-yoing, but you're saying that the key for you was to, number one, approach this as a lifestyle change, and really be consistent and be engaged with the process, cooking for
Mm-hmm.
yourself, finding
Mm-hmm.
dishes that you really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
ultimately, the beautiful thing about your journey is you took your time. Like,
Yep.
you, by not having to try like dive in and go hard and try to keep up with the Joneses,
Mm-hmm.
um, you did it your way, and that's what I
Okay.
respect so much about it. And it's been so consistent. And I think personally that it's probably one. I mean, it's probably the best way to go. Like I think we both kind of had that approach. I did definitely do like some more extreme stuff early on, but it's been a transition for me. Like, I just started my garden and I'm 5 years into this. I probably should have did my garden 5 years ago, but
Mm-hmm.
it's all about growth and giving yourself that time to transition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, recently I saw a video from you and a post and just a lot of activity talking about this Yoni pearl.
Yoni
Yoni,
Pearl.
what
Yeah.
is it? Why did you do it? What's going on? Like, give me the scoop.
All right, word. So I'm super excited about it. I've been wanting to talk to you about this forever. Y'all, like, he would not let me talk to him. He's like, no, we're gonna talk about it on the video. Don't you do it. So okay. The Yoni Pearl is amazing. Oh my gosh. So what it was like this little cheese, it was a little cheesecloth, right? And inside the cheesecloth are herbs, and it there's a string that's tied onto it, and you insert it into the yoni. Okay, as
What's the Yoni?
far as a yoni is a vagina, you're
Okay.
gonna put it into the vaginal uh
Canal.
canal. All right, as far as it can go. Like, you want to like push it because you want it to be on the wall. Um, and so because on that wall is buildup. So if you are a woman, you have a womb, you should do this. But if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome or endometriosis, you definitely should do this, because there's scar tissue on our womb from what our bodies have been doing. It's and it's hard, right? And there's yeast buildup that gets in there, and you won't know about it. You may not have a yeast infection or anything like that, because it hasn't made its way down, because it's stuck on the womb. It's on the lining, which is blocking. It's blocking things. It's clogging things. And so the Yoni Pearl, I put it in there for 5 days, 5.5, 6 days. I took it out. When I took it out, it was coated in, like, it looked like chickpea skin. Like, you
Mm.
know how you soak your
Yeah.
chickpeas and that skin comes off?
Yeah.
That skin was wrapped around and all entangled in the Yoni Pearl. When I pulled it, I'm just like, what is this?
Uh,
I took a picture
uh,
and I sent it to my herbalist, like, yo, is this normal? Am I dying? What is this? And she's just like, oh my gosh. Like, usually, she was just saying, like, usually when someone does the Yoni Pearl treatment, it has to take them a couple times to see results, because it has to break it down.
right.
I believe because of what I've been doing already,
Right.
I was preparing myself. And she said that. She was like, girl, your womb was ready to release that garbage. It was
Right.
ready to get it up out of you. All this yeast buildup just came off. It wasn't an infection. An infection, it's totally different. That's just nonstop drainage. You just can't help it. That stuff's coming out,
Right.
right? This wasn't like that. It was only wrapped up in the pearl.
Mm.
Um, and so that 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 uh that 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 skin film stuff, that was a cyst. I didn't.
Ah.
Yeah, she's like, yes, girl. No, that's a cyst. A cyst is
Yeah.
coming. I said, what? So then the next day, I'm just going about my day and there's no pain. It wasn't uncomfortable.
Right.
Everything was, fine or whatever. The next day I'm thinking like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. No, a cyst came out. No, I'm sorry, not one cyst, two cysts. No, it was like three. And
Wow.
they were, yeah, it had tissue on it, so it was bloody. It was old tissue. And you could actually see the actual cyst come out like it felt like a blood clot,
Right.
but when I looked at it, it wasn't. It was a chickpea.
Right.
Several little chickpeas. And I'm just like, wow, this is
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge because, you know, first of all, the PCOS, that's supposed to be something you have for life, as well as, you know, all of the symptoms that come along with it, you know, and then you being told that you're infertile, that was supposed to be for life. And so now what you're saying is through fasting, drinking more water, changing your diet, your body started the process of prepping to release this stuff. And all it took for you was to just give it the last little kick.
Mm-hmm.
And everything
Yep.
started coming out. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Literally.
How do you feel? Are you able to do you feel different at all? Like,
Physically?
yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel less full.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I read the comment. Okay, so that I did that yoni treatment, the cycle before this cycle I just had, right? So I was curious, like, well, I wonder how my cycles are gonna be now that I just released some cyst, and like I wonder what's gonna happen because usually my cycles are excruciating. They've gotten better, but it's you never know.
Mm.
So this last cycle that I just had was very short, and it was I couldn't even tell that I was on my cycle, which for me
Wow.
is not normal. Yeah, that's not normal. I usually feel some type of pain, like I'm holding myself, like, hold on, guys, give me a break. Hold on, wait. Okay, I'm good. All right, bro, let's go. Let's do this. But no, I was good. I felt like a regular woman who can play soccer while she's on her cycle and
Right.
like not complain about it. Yeah. So I just hit my girl up like, I need some more. I need to do this. I need to do this every month. So she told me that you want to continue to use the pearl until a month comes where you use the pearl and there's no results. There's
Okay.
no results, no backed up yeast, no. And also, while you're using the pearl, it is ideal that you fast. It is
Mm.
ideal that you fast, and she tells you that.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, because you don't want to put any toxins in your body while you're detoxing your yoni. And it's I feel like I don't know, I listened to her. I did what she told me to do. I followed the instructions and I had fantastic results. So, and I feel
Amazing.
great.
Amazing. This is because like women's health is such a big topic, and I feel like there's a lot of issues that women deal with that they believe is just normal because as long as they can remember, they've had to deal with this. So
Mhm.
being able to have this type of discussion and break down some of these barriers I mean, you know, I'm not a woman, but I have interacted with women all my life in one level or another. Especially as I became a man, I started having girlfriends and stuff like that, and you
Mhm.
know, understanding what they were going through, and you know, having to be there and just hold my girlfriend because she was in so much pain. I think this is going to be transformative for so many women. And that's part of the reason why I want to have you on and have this discussion. I did want to take a couple questions from the chat before we keep going, since
Okay.
I'm sure people have a lot of questions about this particular experience that you had. So you already answered one of the questions. Someone was asking, you know, how many times have you done it, or I guess how many times can you do it? So you've only done it one time, correct?
I've only done it, and that's off of one time. I just not this most recent cycle, but my cycle before. The only reason why I didn't do it this time was because she, who is also a woman who has been diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, uses her own product. She got pregnant. She just had a baby. King is
There it
here.
is.
So
There it is.
congratulations, Destiny. If you watch this video, I appreciate you. And yeah, so I'm that I would have, but she had to deliver her baby. So I'll be
Amazing.
getting some yeah, for this upcoming next season. So you want to use it until you don't have any results. Obviously not like every day. You want to do it once a month, and also I would advise doing it the week before your cycle, because it did kick in my cycle. My cycle was going to come anyway, but it kicked it in earlier.
Okay.
And so with a woman, we got to kind of plan our life. We got to know what's going on. So just a heads up, I would use it. Oh, and so once you get it to a point to where you are using it and there's no results, great. That doesn't mean don't ever do it again. That just means you want to treat it just like we have our semi-annual visits, ladies. When you go to the doctor, you go to the gyno, you need to be doing your yoni treatment as well. So every 6 months, you would want to refresh yourself or detox yourself
For maintenance.
for maintenance. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So one question was, Queen, please talk about fasting during your monthly cycle. Do you avoid fasting during that time?
Absolutely not. I feel like it helps me when I eat. If you eat red meat, if you eat pork, if you eat cow, if you eat like those real heavy meats, it has an effect on your body. So we already know that, period, right? Because you've done experiments, I've done experiments. Like, we know that meat it negatively affects your body. So if you are already prone to having issues with your body, stay away from that, because your body's about to go through something very traumatic here. So why would you want to pound it down with all this heavy meat? So I would suggest to at least cut out the meat. If you can't do a whole fast, I would suggest cutting out the meat. I actually suggest starting that, like, maybe 5 days or 4 days before your actual cycle starts, to already start the process of the detoxing, so that when that cycle hits, it's not super heavy. I noticed that my cycle was a lot lighter. My pain was a lot lighter when I fast. I intentionally would eat nothing but meat, and just to see if there is a difference. It's a difference, guys. So I would definitely recommend fasting, well, as much as you can during your cycle and right before it starts.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
to add to that, I would also say the dairy products too. If you could cut out meat and dairy right before your fast and as you lead into your fast, that I think that would be an excellent maintenance fasting plan, where you once a month you just kind of fast right before your cycle, and then leading into your cycle, and then you could also use it as preparation for doing long-term fasting as well, just getting your body used to that process.
Yep.
Another question we had was, do the yoni pearls work for fibroids?
Yes, absolutely. Do it.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Okay.
all herbs. So you're gonna put the herb in there, and it's gonna detox. It's gonna pull. It's gonna now the Destiny Webb, who I get my pearls from. She has, obviously, different herbs do different things. So she specifically has a detox, and she has a PCOS herb, like yoni pearl. So, and I didn't even do that one. I didn't even do the PCOS one. I just did a regular detox. So I could only imagine what that next level was, probably a little stronger. I can only imagine what that would do for someone like us who have fibroids or cysts on their ovaries, and endometriosis, all of that. She has all types of stuff. She has, um, uh, I guess you could call it medicine, quote unquote. I'm throwing up quotations for the podcast right now, but
Right.
medication for if you have like an STD or STI, she can quote unquote cure you naturally. She already has the setup, the herbs. What's your issue? Okay, this is what you do. Boom, bam, bam. I'm just like, teach me. I want to teach my people, so teach me. Ah,
You're like, nah, you
Destiny
messing with my
Webb,
business now.
right? Yeah. She's on Facebook, Destiny Webb. You'll see, if you type it in with 2 B's, you'll see that she has a Yoni Pearl on her profile stuff. You'll know it's her. And she's
Okay.
based in Cincinnati, Ohio. So they want to check her out.
Okay. So Destiny Webb with 2 B's on
Mhm.
Facebook.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So another question we had kind of in the same vein is, are you going to get checked up and see if there are any updates on the status of your PCOS, or have you already? I don't know if I missed that part.
Mhm. No, you didn't miss it. Great question. I have not gotten any update with all this COVID stuff that's going on. It was well, that just did this a month ago anyway, but so no, I haven't, but I will, not for my mind because I can feel my own body. I know what's going on, but I'll do it just for the legitimacy to give people that, so they can see it for themselves, I guess. I don't know. But my doctor, she's super impressed with everything that I do. Every time I go see her, she's just like, I'm just amazed. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm just like, baby girl, I'm fasting. Okay. I mean, she knows that I partake in my medicinal,
Uh-huh.
and I tell her that I fast, and she's like, I mean, don't abuse it, and but my gyno, she knows something. She knows something.
Yeah.
So
So you
yeah.
teaching her.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. And see, what I would love to see is for her to get to a point where she really just recognizes that what you're doing is so much more powerful, and maybe she even starts promoting that type of stuff. Like, that would be dope.
That would be dope, because last time I went to her, she was trying. Well, she prescribed me something to put on my face for the hair.
Yeah.
Because if you have any facial hair or whatever, they're like, yes, we can tell automatically that your testosterone levels are still elevated. However, my testosterone levels are dropped drastically from when I first started this journey to now. So, and I'm not using any of the medication that they give me.
Right.
So, yeah, side effects from medication I don't have to worry about. Shoot.
So essentially, right, you're circumventing the negative side effects of the medication while still getting the benefits, but you're not. And here's the thing: a lot of people, I feel like they don't want to put in the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what you've done, your journey, it's not easy, and it's not for the faint of heart. So I feel like people are always looking for the easiest solution, and they have easy solutions out there, but are we really going to be identify core issues,
Right.
Because if you go down their route based on what they told you, they don't have a solution for infertility, but yet somehow you've been able to correct that issue. So not only are you getting the benefit of the particular, symptom, right? High
Mm-hmm.
testosterone or whatever. You're not just getting the benefit of balancing that out, but you're also getting benefits that they're telling you aren't even possible based on their methods.
Yep. Cure the incurable. I was diabetic. Diabetes are gone. That's an incurable disorder or whatever. Once you
Right.
have diabetes, you're supposed to never be able to get rid of it. That's gone. So I mean, I can definitely go make a baby right now.
Right.
That's not a problem. I mean, I don't know, man. So yeah, we got to keep teaching the world. Wake up. You don't got to spend all that money with them and taking all the, like, why are you giving me metformin? That's for like, I don't know. It causes other problems. So
Causes more problems
yes,
than it fixes.
yeah, it really does. And
So,
all the people that I talk to, like, they're like, yeah, I had issues with metformin. It made me sick. And I'm like, me too.
right.
Me
Absolutely.
too.
And everybody that I have consulted with who's on metformin, they either hate it or they want to get off of it, or they're having issues with it, you know, or it was prescribed to them and they're like, I'm not taking it. So it's like, it seems like all of the quote unquote patients, they all know metformin sucks, but
Mhm.
so for some reason it keeps being prescribed. Why is that?
You're they're just beating it into us like, no, what did I tell you? No, you're gonna keep taking it.
Don't keep
Like,
taking this metformin.
yeah.
So with everything that you've been doing, because we have another question, but I'm gonna encapsulate this question. I'm gonna create a bigger question. With
Okay.
everything that you've been doing, with the fasting, with the dietary changes, taking doing the yoni pearl, and anything else that you've been doing, are there any side effects to what you're doing and the method that you're using?
Uh, Great question. Positive side effects, absolutely. You can see that. Negative side effects for someone else, it may be negative, but for me, I don't. It is not a big deal for me. But I sleep. My sleep is weird when I'm fasting. I may not sleep at all. I
Mm-hmm.
just may not sleep at all. I'll rest, but I won't sleep, if that makes sense. I mean, I will eventually, but like there used to be a time where I could just lay down and go to sleep at any time on the drop of a dime. If I want to go to sleep, I can go to sleep. But when I'm fasting, you can't do that. Long-term side effect. Oh, there was another side effect. I got I lost weight on my bust line. My bust line has actually shrunk. So I'm still, it's weird. Like, obviously, I just didn't know what my bust was because I'm still a 30, I'm a 30, 32 triple D. So my back is tiny, but my bust still big, but they're a lot smaller than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like I've uh nursed.
Ah.
It looked like I nursed, but not all the way. Like, I still have some oomph there, but I have, you just have to, I mean, it's not bad. And I do things like I do things that strengthen my chest,
Right.
because Jonathan told me, like, I mean, you don't have to have surgery, Siobhan. Just do these exercises and it will tighten up your chest and pull them up, or tighten the muscles, because
Mm-hmm.
it's not loose. It's not like loose skin. It's just that the meat inside of them, it's just not as much meat. But the skin, like, I can't really explain it. So I'm working on my chest,
Okay.
but for people who, I know you can't see my arms right now, but when you watch the video later, these are my arms. I have regular arms. It doesn't matter how small you are, you're gonna have something right there. That's
You don't
just,
have the grandma arms you sent top of the auntie
yeah. I
arms.
don't have the auntie arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a little
Yeah.
something,
Your arms look regular.
regular degular schmegular arms. Okay.
Right.
Um.
So you've basically had little to no loose skin,
Yeah.
but you do have some areas that you need to tone up. So that
Yeah.
that would be a quote unquote side effect. But guess what? You still that needed to be done regardless, right? Like
Facts.
even when you were bigger, it's still something that needed to be done. It's just now it's more pronounced.
Mm-hmm. Not
Okay.
even. Not even.
Not yeah,
It's
because
not
I can't
prominent.
tell, of course.
Yeah, nobody can tell, and I ain't had not near complaint. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now this is a family show now. That's dope. So basically what you're saying, I mean, what it sounds like to me is you really haven't had any real side effects, especially not what we would consider side effects. Like if you're taking medication it gives you irritable bowels or, you blindness or numbness or, joint
Yeah.
pain, inflammation, none of that weird stuff.
No, 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 no. I feel like I had all of the joint pain and inflammation before I was fasting. If anything, I can do a whole lot of stuff I couldn't do before. Well, I stretch every day.
Mm,
So like a lot more flexible now, and my body can just do things. I'm just have more mobility now.
right.
I can now understand why Dr. Sebi was a 70-year-old man jumping up and down off of the stage, because that man was healthy through
Right.
and through. So yeah, like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I feel like I can, like, I like to go out there and play. Like, I'm not lethargic all the time. Like, I'm like, come on. Like, you tell my best friend, like, I'm gonna do something. I want to go to the park. I want to have water gun fight. Like, I just have this energy. Yeah. I'm
Loving the body
totally,
you're in.
absolutely loving the body that I am. I didn't have all this energy and all this when I should have had it in my 20s.
Right.
Like, so,
So
it's
that's fortunate though that you get to you regain that youthful energy, and obviously my belief is we can maintain it indefinitely as long as we're doing the right things. Like I don't believe in the traditional idea that we have to get old and get wrinkly and start losing our minds and all those things. One more question is someone was asking, how do you keep from regaining weight once you've stopped fasting and started eating again?
Well, that's a great question. So, like, well, you have to make sure that when you're refeeding or you're eating again, um, what are you eating? Are you eating the same things that you were just detoxing, that you were just expelling? Because that's kind of defeating the purpose. Of course, you want to gain it back. You're putting the same garbage back in your body, babe. So, be careful what you eat. And then, hmm. Oh, consistency is key. So like if you're wanting to like keep it level, just I don't know, like I haven't stopped fasting. I don't want people to think that I don't fast anymore. Like I still fast. I don't do extended fast. I mean, I may do one for 5 days or 7 days, or if I'm going through something, like, and I want to do it to just get my mind tuned in, refocus. If I feel like I've been eating a lot of worldly foods, then I may do a fast just to get my mind in order. Like, all right, we gotta get back in order. So I may do a 3-day fast, but it's with me at this point where I'm at. It's not with the intent to lose weight. I'm very comfortable with my weight now. So like, you want to know how to keep the weight off. Be consistent. I wouldn't suggest doing like, oh, I'm just about to do a 60-day fast, because bro, when you get off that 60-day fast, you are going to eat. You're gonna eat. Because in your mind, I'm making up for all that time I wasn't able to eat for 60 days. Like, don't well, not all people, but if you got a mind like mine and you've tried it your way and it's not working, then just maybe consider doing it my way and do 5 days on, 2 days off consistently for 30 days. See how that works for you. See
Mm-hmm.
the results. Talk to yourself. Write down what you're doing. Write down your goals. Write down what you want in life. Write down the changes that you plan on making in life. It's not just about not putting food in your mouth. You have to understand that you need to, it's a life change, it's a lifestyle. Like you're not going to be able to move the same way that you used to before you started fasting. You shouldn't desire the same foods that you were desiring, because you're no longer that person anymore. Like, so it's a lifestyle change, it's a mental change. And I always would say, when we first started this, like, it starts with your mind first. You have to make it up in your mind first. Like, all right, I'm about to do this. Like, you could not tell me to fast. How many times did you tell me, you know, Shimon, like, Vonnie, you need to do this. Like, John's like, Vonnie, what are you doing? You need to try this. Like, he's look at me, I could do it. But it was for me. I had to make it up in my mind. Like, you know what? I'm tired of my joints aching. I'm tired of my head aching. Oh, you may get detox symptoms, but those are temporary. That's not forever. That's not something that sticks with you forever. I had rashes popping up on me. Um, I had headaches, nausea. Like, it wasn't all pretty. This is a pretty result now, like, but
Right.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Good. So we had another question. Someone saying, I need iron. I'm anemic from fibroids. Did you deal with any anemia or?
Not to the point to where I've been diagnosed with anything.
Okay.
I feel like I will say nah, because I used to get cold even when I was almost 300 pounds. So I don't know. I don't know.
You just
Me personally, I didn't have any problems with that.
okay.
So
Well, I guess I'll say this, nutrient deficiencies, people think, oh, we need to supplement, we need to take something. If your body can't absorb what you're putting in it, it's not going to benefit you, or it's going to have minimal benefit, right? It's not rectifying the problem. But what Siobhan's been talking about is rectifying the problem. So by clearing out her system, through the fasting and different therapies, the Yanni, now her body is primed and it's ready to start absorbing the good foods and the different herbs that you're using to give you that benefit. So you can certainly reverse a iron deficiency. That's not uh impossible to do or anything like that, but to keep it from coming back, right, to keep it from continuing to have to take herbs or whatever, what you want to do is just you want to clear your system out. Let's really learn about some of these different detox methods, and then your body will be ready to absorb, and your liver will start functioning well, and you won't have the deficiency. So that's what I'll say about that. Shout out to Man Plus for letting everybody know in the comment section that we doing it podcast style right now.
yeah, podcast style.
Okay, so where's I know about the Yoni Pearl. Was there anything else that I don't know about, like that you've been working on or working with, that you've seen some results?
Um, as far as like fasting and whatnot, and my body
Just anything as
healing,
it relates to health or wellness.
yeah. I did a yoni steam, but that's yoni related as well. So yeah, do
Okay.
those. They both are great. Something
Okay.
that should be taught to us in health class, like when you're and like in 7th grade when you learn about what a
Right.
yoni is. You should also, but they're not going to teach you that there. So, but yes, you should get steamed, ladies. It's great. It's great. The whole experience is great. And then follow up with the yoni bro. Okay. All right. You heard it here first. But no, like, no, I haven't done anything else for real. I've been pretty consistent with my health regimens. I still eat meat, but I don't eat certain things. Like, I don't eat pork, and I haven't ate pork for a while. And also I'm mindful, like, of how much meat I'm consuming,
Mm.
like the types of meats that I am consuming. So yeah.
What about cigarettes?
So oh God. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, you already know.
Oh my God. That's one of the hardest things I had to get rid of, Mike. Hey, that nicotine is strong. I don't know, but I do still I have an entanglement with cigarettes.
Oh man, you got an entanglement going on.
Yes, but I am putting them down like a lot. I don't smoke nearly as much as I used to, but I'll be sitting here saying I was lying if I said that I don't indulge. So, but yeah, I don't smoke as nearly as much as I used to. For me, it's just like I feel like it's the same thing with me losing my weight. Like I've made it in my mind already that I don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore.
Right.
So I I am working towards that. I'm walking in that direction. And like I went cold turkey for 6 days. Something happened in life, and then I started smoking again. Like, so I know that the actual like getting through my day without having one is possible. It's the fighting the desire to not wanting the desire. So I'm proud of myself because I know the work that I'm putting in, and I can see the change and the amount that I smoke compared to other smokers, or me as a smoker, like how much I would smoke or how often I would smoke. Like there's just certain things that I won't do anymore, or I won't smoke after certain activities where I would in the past. Yeah.
Well, that's good. It sounds like progress is being made, but you know that nicotine is a very dangerous and powerful drug. So,
yeah,
we all understand that.
Don't get started if you don't smoke nicotine. Don't get started.
Right. Okay. So I wanted to get this question because Wonder Pet said that they never make the live stream, but since they did. They'll ask, on average, 2 pounds weight loss. So while fasting, 2 pounds weight loss. So 30 days equals 60 pounds. But in actuality, it's closer to 1 pound a day for 60 days. So I'll just go ahead and answer that question. The weight loss is 2 pounds per day if you're doing a pure water fast, on average, up to 2 weeks. Okay, so if you fast for 14 days, the average you'll see is about 2 pounds per day. If you continue your fast, and let's say you end up doing 21 days, that average drops to 1 pound per day on average. So if you do a 21-day fast, you will likely see somewhere around 21 to 25 pounds, something like that. The reason for that is because you experience what I call the fasting shrink week during week 3, and you either won't lose any weight, or you'll lose very little weight, or you could even gain weight during that time. Thereafter, so for the 3rd week, you won't really lose any weight, but if you fast for 28 days, let's say, so now you're on the 4th week, then you'll start losing about 1 pound per day. So it just averages out to 1 pound per day if you're doing more than 2 weeks of fasting. Javon, have you found that to be the case for you, or what would you say that your average weight loss has been when you fast?
Let me think. My average weight loss, because when I first started, I was dropping like crazy.
Yeah, we always got to talk about averages, because if you don't talk about averages, the weight loss sounds crazy. Like, would you drop 24 pounds in like 4 days or something?
21 pounds in 8 days.
Okay.
My first time. So yeah, it wasn't like that though. You can't expect to every 8 days you go lose 21 pounds, because you got to give your body a chance to catch up with what you're doing. So it's not gonna do certain things, because your body is a very intelligent thing, Larry. You know what I'm saying? It knows what it's doing. So somebody asked me if I check my glucose. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to worry myself, cause anxiety to be checking stuff. I'm just gonna listen to my body. And as far as my the weight average, honestly, I don't even know what my weight average would be, because I didn't think about it. I was just going through the motion. I was just going through the journey. I'm not calculating everything. That wasn't my point in doing this. Like, well, it was, but then it wasn't. So if I had to really think about it, I lost 160 pounds. It took me about I'm sorry, it took me about what, about 10 months or so. So 160, 18. I mean, I don't know. You do the math. That's my batting average.
Uh, okay. So, Queen Siobhan,
Yes.
outside of weight loss, outside of reversing your infertility, outside of balancing your testosterone levels, the list goes on, right? You
Yeah, yeah.
also have seen mental clarity and,
Mhm.
overall sense of well-being and happiness. And I know that you have recently started a business. Is that right?
Yes, I've started a business. Super excited about it. So let me tell you all about my baby. All right, so we have it's called Goddess Body Butter, okay, by Queen Vani. All right, that is me. I am the queen, the Vani that is, right? So guys, I know you can't see right now, but when you rewatch this video, you'll be able to see everything that's going on. All right, thank y'all for the clarity because I don't want to work for anyone but myself, right? So here we are. I have Goddess Body Butter. All right. This is one of my products, the Goddess Body Butter here. It's aloe infused shea butter with lavender and other essential oils that I've hand whipped myself, all organic products. And we offer 3 different sizes. There's 8 ounces, there's there's 8 ounces, 6 ounces, and 4 ounces. And I'm super excited. You get a little package like so,
Oh,
like
that's
that.
nice. That's
Yeah,
very nice.
yeah. Thank
And I really
you.
like your
Like,
logo too, by the way.
do you? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to send you something, so that
So
you can try it out.
what are the goddess butters? Because I mean, maybe I'm a layman. I don't know. What are we doing with the goddess butters? What do they do?
Ah, well, I'm glad you asked. So you put the goddess butter all over your body. You're gonna put it all over your body after you use the goddess or godly butter. Sorry, after you use the goddess or godly body scrub, you're
Okay.
going to follow up with the godly or goddess butter to put on your body to moisturize and lock in that moisture and all of the healing elements that a lot of us don't think on a day-to-day basis that our bodies would like to
Mm,
make our day-to-days just easier and lighter and better and make our bodies feel better. It's in my butter. So I put all of that and crammed it into the butter so that if you're using this every day, I know that at least you're getting something that helps. Like the
gotcha.
lavender is going to help repel those bugs. So if you got a baby who's allergic to mosquitoes, or if you're worried about the what is that mosquito virus and it causes infertility and got everybody all scared,
Zika? Is that the Zika?
yeah, there you go. Put on my goddess butter and or godly butter and stop playing and keep on living life without living it in fear. Okay, so go ahead and cop up the goddess butter or the godly butter. All right, and all of my products are infused with the same thing. So I also have a face scrub. I have offer 2 face scrubs. So you would use that and then you follow up when when you got your access, got it, boop, boop, hit your face and you're okay. People ask me, oh, is it for males and females? Absolutely. I'm not leaving out anybody. Babies, male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay, get you
Mhm.
some. All right, I offer lip scrubs so that I'm a smoker. You want to scrub your lips, make sure that your lips are nice and kissable, okay? And so we do ship, and this is a lip scrub, my logo on there, and we do ship to you guys. And if you're in the greater Cincinnati area, I can also deliver it for you. And I also have a little lip oils. And these are gold flake, rose gold lip oils.
It's like
So
lip
it's,
balm.
well, no, because balm has petroleum jelly in it. Petroleum jelly. I was talking to somebody the other day and I was telling them about my products, and they were like, lip balm has petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly, that's lubrication. I'm like, yeah, you put lube on your lips, babe. That's what you do.
You're lubing your
So
lips.
you're putting lube on your lips, but not anymore. You're gonna get with this drip, okay? Go ahead and get you some lip oil. All good, all organic, natural products. All right. This is what we need. All right. I always talk about self-love. If you're following me on my channel, self-love is like the key to living a peaceful life, right? So this is a part of loving yourself. Self-care is a part of self-love. So you have to, we're talking about fasting, which is great because it's the inside, right? So we're working on our inside, we're working on our spirit, working on our mind. Well, we need to also make sure we're protecting our skin. All right. It's really hot outside. You live in Texas. Steven's getting burnt. Like, bro, put the God Kylie butter on your skin to protect you. All right. From the beautiful rays that may try to harm you in any way, shape, or form.
So
So
the main benefit is, number one, you're getting a product that doesn't have all of the harmful chemicals that's added for like no reason, right? Like, why are we putting petroleum jelly on our lips anyway?
why?
So you're getting all the benefits without the negative side effects. It sounds like fasting. Sounds like fasting products. Like that's
Fasting in a bottle.
fasting in a bottle. That's excellent. Okay, so see, Siobhan, did you see any questions, or did you have any other
Yes, and I got one more thing before we go, because if anybody, I don't know, there are about 200 people left on here, so we're about to do something magical. All right, if you stuck through the technical difficulties,
mm,
not being able to see us right now, and gonna come back and watch the video later, and you're going through all of this journey with us right now, so that you can feel this love right here. I want to go ahead and do something. Like, I'm excited. Okay, I want to get back to the community. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do a giveaway. If you're following me, if you're not following me, then you need to go follow me, or subscribe, I should say. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then you definitely need to go do that now,
what's your channel?
because my channel is Queen Bonnie. It's just Queen Bonnie. You can click on my comment here that I'm posting into the chat, and that will take you to my page. And then I want you to go like a video. I want you to share a video, and then under that video, I want you to put done. Once you do that, then you will have earned an entry to my giveaway. I want to give away some products,
Okay.
because yeah, they need to know what's going on out here. Okay, so all of these products are handmade by me. I'm the only one who touch the products. I pack the products, I label the products, I bag the products, I ship the products. This is made with love and intention. Okay, so if you have skin conditions, eczema, all right, what's the one condition, paralysis? I think that's what it's called. The skin condition. You want to use my products because it's for you. Or you were on my mind when I was thinking about this. There's a lot of people who suffer from skin conditions, walk around with broken face, broken lips, and we're God and goddesses out here, man. We gotta act like it, we gotta look like it, gotta feel like it, you know. So I want to go ahead and bless someone's life. So I'm gonna do two people. I'm gonna grab someone from the live, and then I'm gonna grab someone from my page. So I want to grab someone from the live. Well, actually, I want you to grab someone. You grab someone from this live, and then I'm going to grab someone from my page. So I would like for you to pick from one of the 190 people who are rocking with us throughout this entire thing, who didn't decide to just leave us. And that person is going to be a winner. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hook you up with one of everything. So you'll get a goddess or godly
wow.
butter. You'll get a goddess lip scrub. You're gonna get a face scrub. You're gonna get a lip oil, and you're gonna get a body wash, body scrub. I'm sorry. So I apologize. So if you want it, then I need you to go ahead. You heard the instructions. All right. I'm picking 2 people total. I'm picking someone right now from this live, and then I'm picking someone from my page. All right. Make sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels, Chris James and Queen Bonnie. Okay. All right. And yeah, we showing love. I'm gonna send you a package of a self-care package from me.
Well, that's very generous. Generous.
Yeah.
How do you plan on picking the person from the live?
You're picking them. You pick the person from the live randomly.
I can't randomly pick a person, but I'll pick somebody who I feel like has been helping us out a lot during this live.
Okay.
Man Plus, you're the winner, because I appreciate that you've been making sure everybody knew what was going on with the technical difficulties the entire time. I appreciate that help. So there it is. I don't like to do lives like pick like that, because it seemed like I'm picking favorites. I usually like to do it random, but yep, there it is. Thank you. I appreciate your help. So I guess you won. So Queen Bonnie, how are you going to get their information?
Okay, so what I need you to do, I need you to go to, well, you can go to, can't you message, we can't message each other on YouTube?
No, you didn't think this one through.
I don't know. I've never done that. No, not this one. I'm sorry. Well, listen, let me tell you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to Facebook. I want you to go to www.facebook.com/Goddess Body Butter. You will see my logo. You can't see it right now. Yeah, goodness gracious. You will see it's gold and white, and it has a lady on there with a crown, and it says by Queen Bonnie. I would like for you to go ahead and message me. Send me a message so that I can get your information. I need your name, address, so that I can go ahead and send it to you. So, but I'm picking 2 winners. So don't feel too disgruntled, guys. Somebody else is gonna get the same thing. So, oh, you're in China. Okay, we might have a problem. Man Plus is in China, Chris.
Mel goes to China?
It does go to China.
Yeah.
That's gonna be expensive. All right. All right. So I need a second winner. I'm gonna pick them from my page. So I'm going to my page right now, and I'm gonna pick a winner. And
we're not going to do your winner right now. You'll have to do it later, because they have to do all the things that you told them to do first. So we'll pick the winner from your page later, and give everybody an opportunity to actually go through the steps. And also it'll be random versus just picking somebody, so that everyone has an equal opportunity to win. And yeah, so we'll pick the winner from your channel. You guys have one day. You have 24 hours. We'll pick the winner tomorrow, and so you'll have an opportunity to go subscribe, share the video, and then put done in the comment section as you've been instructed, and then you'll be able to win a Goddess Body Butter prize pack. I put the link to the Facebook in the comment section of the live chat, so you guys could check that out. And congratulations to Man Plus from China. We'll make sure to get you your pack of body butters and supplies with essential oils and love. So
yes.
Go ahead and follow that link, and go ahead and identify yourself to Queen Siobhan, and we'll get that out to you. All right. So that's everything. Siobhan, thank you so much for coming on the show today and doing this and being so generous to give away so much free product. Because me personally, y'all might get a shirt for free or something. but she giving away a whole prize pack. And I can say that me personally, I have benefited from using essential oils and, you know, homemade body butters, and it's night and day compared to like the stuff that you buy from the store. Like it's night and day. So if you guys aren't using homemade products, what's going on? Like you're spending your money with L'Oreal and all them guys. You know, the support Black business movement is in full effect right now anyway. So go and get your goddess queen body butters. What is it? Goddess butters.
Yes, get your goddess butters. You know what I'm saying? Goddess and godly. All right. I did put godly too, so it's not, oh, what about the guys? And bruh, I got you. It's literally the same ingredients. Okay. Different labels, same ingredients, just to make you feel better. But okay. Because it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Your skin needs it, okay? So
everybody needs it.
Everybody needs it. It doesn't matter. I do have a diluted version for babies, though, so let me know if you have kids.
All right. So thank you all for watching. If you would, please hit that like button. As I mentioned earlier, we will have the visual version of this uploaded later on today, so you guys can have that, or tomorrow. Don't hold me to today because it's a pretty long video, but we'll get it up by tomorrow, and you guys can watch that if you want to actually see Queen Siobhan's beautiful face, and of course my scraggly face. Then yeah, you'll be able to check that out tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. So the application of knowledge is power. I will see you guys on the flippity flop. Queen Bonnie?
Love you. Sip, sip. Self-love is the best love. And remember, you cannot love anyone else until you love yourself first.